Topping Mr. Ross's priority list is the renegotiation of the North American Free Trade Agreement with Mexico and Canada, NAFTA. He wants the terms of the deal to be more favorable to the U.S. But on the U.S.-Mexico border, some business owners are concerned about too much change. Contessa Brewer, tonight in Nogales, Arizona.
Noe Garcia stands atop a hill in Nogales, a sweeping vista of rugged terrain, and imagines what could be. He bought 215 acres, the last parcels of land here, to be zoned for light industrial development.
So here, what we envision is to build 30 100,000 square warehouses. So the numbers are in the thousands of jobs.
He's already graded down a 40-acre lot, doing much of the work himself to save money. A dual citizen with family on both sides of the border, he says President Trump's talk of border taxes, doing away with NAFTA, a massive wall, and immigration crackdown is scaring Mexican investors.
We had a couple of vegetable growers and fruit growers that they wanted to establish here. There's Mexican investors that own warehouses here for distribution. They have backed out, and they're waiting to see what happens.
Within view of Garcia's would-be industrial park stands Cerulli Brothers Warehouse, a third-generation family business of produce distributors.
It's incredibly important to us that this border stays open and flowing with product from Mexico to the U.S.
More than half of all imported produce comes from Mexico, and Nogales is the largest port of entry for those fresh fruits and vegetables. The last few years have seen record growth in volume and value. Business is booming, but the prospect of a border tax is looming.
Increasing the cost of fresh fruits and vegetables and making people buy processed food, that doesn't help the American economy, nor does it help the actual American people.
U.S. Customs says $17 billion a year passes through the Nogales crossing. Raw materials, finished products, employees, even financing moves both ways. Luis Fernando Parra is an attorney specializing in cross-border commerce. His clients are looking with a wary eye to Washington.
These companies are having second thoughts about building these warehouses, and having second thoughts as to employing folks here in the U.S. so that these warehouses can run efficiently.
When it comes to free trade, those who rely on it don't think NAFTA should just be scrapped. But they say after more than 2 decades, perhaps it could use a tune-up, with more attention paid to employment, the environment, intellectual property, and digital technology.
When that happens, you lose trust, and uncertainty in trust is an enemy of trade and trust.
Do you have any concern in your mind that your property might be in jeopardy because of what's happening in Washington?
This is my dream. I came here, I came to Nogales. I think it's a great place to live. I went to school, and I said, I'm going to establish my business here. This is America. I'm dreaming my American dream, and they're killing it.
For Nightly Business Report, Contessa Brewer, Nogales, Arizona.